Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I moved the candle. I took a sip of tea, so let's get started. So I'm in my Erin Condren planner. This time, yes, we are going to plan. I am using a Plan and Go. She has an Etsy shop yep, she has an Etsy shop. There you go. And I'm using this darling little fall one, and let's just get started. So if any of you haven't, I will post. I just finished a video on our trip to New England. Whoops, I always forget this. Silly me. And you know what? I don't think I have any in here. Yes, I do. Thought I had packed all of my correction tape. And by the way, she sent me this correction tape. Isn't this the cutest thing? It's a cloud. I love this. So, so what I do is I just cover this up so I can put my other goodies down. Oh, and I did not do that well, did I? So I just did a video on our trip and highlights of our trip, and I have totally messed that up. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this. I've made a mess, which we all know I do quite often. So maybe I did this backwards. Did I do it backwards? No, I did not. Okay. Let me see. I may have to get one of my cheapies instead of using her gorgeous one and then try to fix it. There we go. We're getting it. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness gracious, silly me. But, so I just did that video, and you guys are welcome to go take a look at that. It tells you how the trip was, and it's kind of a hodgepodge. I really didn't, like think it through, talk it through. I was going to do this video and share. But it talks about the places we went to, the things we saw, things like that. And if you haven't noticed, I've been doing a series of videos on crafting on the cheap. They're up right now. I've filmed those before, and also some of the crafting and travel on the cheap. So, I have totally, I think, hosed this. I don't know what happened here, guys. Maybe it's just out of tape. Anyways, so hopefully you'll find something there that you would like. I am getting ready for Christmas. This is really not working. So I'm gonna keep rigging this till I get through, and then I will fix this afterwards, hopefully. But I am also have not been doing the Christmas cards for the troops, and I did put some hauls up while I was gone. So after we get everything done with the tax season, and I get everything out for the fall camp, Bible journaling camp, and I will do some videos with you guys. Now, if you guys are doing Christmas cards for the troops, your time's running short, as is mine. They are due, and I'm trying to think, they have to be there by, I think, November 1. So, just as an FYI, just be aware of that. I'm not putting washi on this. I'm just going to use the kit. So, let me get started. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame. Everything kind of got bumped and moved while we were gone, so I'll kind of just move it around while we're talking. But, and remember on your cards, if you're doing cards for the troops, they cannot have glitter. They must, and I think it's scrapbookingforless.com that is sponsoring this, and I'll be sure to go check that and make sure, list it below. They cannot have any glitter or metallic anything. And the reason why is we don't want our troops to shimmer and shine when they're dealing with the enemy. So, anyways, just as a long story short, I'll be getting mine up here pretty quick, and I won't get anywhere near as many done this year just because of illness and whatnot, but I want to make sure I get a goodly amount sent off, and then you also must write in them. And I think my youngest is going to help me with that, and I'm really excited for that because, I think it's a project that it's great for everybody to do, but especially a young college-age person. It gives perspective. It reminds us all, our freedom in America is not, it comes with a price, and there are those that are paying that price for us to be free here. And so they help keep us safe, and they protect our country. And so we need to make sure that, we thank all community service and military. So, anyways, and this year, since since before my mom and dad passed away, we used to always go serve Thanksgiving dinner at the local assisted living nursing home. And, and, and it's next to the nursing facility where my mom was. Matter of fact, they're adjacent. And though they're two different entities, they're adjacent. And so we are really excited this year. I told my husband, I said, I want us to go back and serve, and then we can have our Thanksgiving dinner. And he said, yeah, that's what we can do. So, and by then we'll hopefully have our granddaughter here and, all that good stuff. So it should be a fun Thanksgiving and fall. But, and like I said in the previous video, it is freaking cold today. I know I shouldn't have said it that way, but I am. We were very cold in New England, and especially me. There were warmer days, and I got, duped, and then it turned cold, and I didn't have the right jacket on. But all the more reason to get a Maine sweatshirt. So, we learned a lot, and when I come back, I'm going to come back and share some of the gorgeous artwork we picked up in Kennebunkport with local craftsmen. I will share with you some of the traveling tips I have. And I don't know if I should even be the one to speak on this, but I definitely learned a lot. It's been a long time since we took a airplane, trip for a period of time. I, in many ways, underpacked and in many ways overpacked. So, yeah. And I learned a lot. We even took things so that we wouldn't have to eat breakfast out. And we were always, my husband is not a he's not a patient guy. When he wants to go, he wants to go. I mean, he's patient, but you know what I mean. When he wants to go, he wants to go. So, anyways, needless to say, we didn't get everything, used and utilized the way I wanted to. But, c'est la vie, we learned a lot, right? So, but I will be glad to come back and share with you guys things we did, things we didn't do, things we wish we would have done. So, anyways, and hopefully that will help somebody else as they pack to go on a trip. There, so I'm loving these stickers. I think these are so cute and charming, and I think she does a great job. I mean, you guys saw this open. I want to open this package. It was packaged so beautifully. And, yeah, it's just been a delight to use these. I think these are for Hobonichi. Let me see. Happy Planner. Happy, it's for a mini Happy Planner. And for me, it works perfectly. So, and then I have some that I bought for Hobonichi for my Erin Condren, what do they call those? The mini petites, or I can't remember what they call them. Anyways, it's the Traveler's Notebook version. So, anyways, it's all good. It's all good. I love it all. It works out fine. But, so I'm learning a lot of what works and what doesn't work these days. And that's okay, because, here's the deal about life. We could sit around and say, oh, I should have done this. I wish I would have done that. Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But, you know what? That's what life is. Life is a journey, and where we try to learn from our mistakes, where we try to do a better job next time through, and that's okay. I mean, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. And the only perfect person that's been on this earth is Jesus himself. And you know what? That's okay, as long as we're learning. And that's one of the things that they tried to really impress upon me when my mom was still alive and suffering from Alzheimer's, was to constantly be doing something new and learning all the time. And there is such value in that. Not only is it fun to learn new things, and I'm not going to lie, not all things are fun. I mean, you have to study, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes, and I'm an old teacher, so I can say it that way. But part of that is that is the journey. That is the journey in life. It is about learning new things, finding out new things, enjoying new things. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm going to cover up that 2019. Okay, I don't know why. I just feel like it today. No reason. Just felt like it. Okay. And, when I taught school, I would always tell my kids, my students, the joys in the journey. So, don't begrudgingly go through life and when I have to learn something, go through life and say, yeah, I got to learn something new today, or I learned something new today. And that's what it is, right? I mean, and I'm learning that these headers are not as wide as that sticker, and that's okay. I learned it. Pardon me, guys. But I mean, I just can't say enough that, as we go through these experiences in life, one of the best things we can do is share with somebody that we love, and how much I love you guys, and I just want you guys to have if you're going to go to New England, to have a great time. I mean, that's what's fun. And my sister's doing something different with her husband and her friend. Her friend's husband is a chef. And he usually ends up cooking on all these trips. And he said, not this time, please. And so, because I put that there, I'm not going to have a header for there. Because, if you didn't know, that's my last header right here. So, it works out perfectly. I knew that I would come short. So, I did learn that from the last time, see? But they're doing a taste, I don't know if it's a walking taste of the town, or however she described it. It sounded like a lot of fun. And knowing these guys, it's going to be a blast because they are super cute and super fun. And I'm really happy for them and super thrilled that they're going. Number one, that he doesn't have to cook. If he always cooks, yeah, that's not fair. That's not vacation for him. But he's, I don't know him as well. I know his wife because she was my sister's best friend growing up. And so, I mean, they were always together and always at each other's house and, all that kind of good stuff. And we know her parents and all of that and her brother and all that kind of good stuff over the years. But, and we've all scattered to the winds. She's my sister's friend is the only one that is still in the town we grew up in. The rest of us have all scattered. So, anyways, but long story short, they're doing a walking taste of the town somehow. And I got a brochure on it. So the next time we go up, it's really hard for us to do it because we're vegetarian, but I think it would be fun. I really do. So anyways, when you go there, we ate lobster rolls two out of 4 nights, and we had chowder 3 out of 4 nights. Yeah. And then we had something called lobster pie, and that was amazing. And then what did we get? And we went to Legal Seafood. That is another great place to go to. We went to Legal Seafood. My husband was dying to go there. And I got chowder. And then we ordered 2 plates, and then we shared. And we also got haddock when we were up there, broiled haddock. I think my husband got fried haddock. And then, I'm trying to think what my daughter and I got. This is terrible. One thing we did learn, we grew up on the Gulf Coast. So it's not like the Northwest shrimp. Theirs are prawns, they're larger. The Northeast shrimp are what we call bait shrimp in Texas. They're tiny, or popcorn shrimp for kids. And so when we met my husband's workmate and his friends, we finished it, yay. They wanted to have, they were, really carrying on and on and on about these particular shrimp, that it comes from Iceland. And so we ordered like a haddock roll, a shrimp roll, Icelandic shrimp roll, and then a lobster roll. Well, I picked at the lobster. I picked at it was a crab roll, not a haddock roll, crab roll. I picked at the crab mean, and then I ate one of the shrimp, and it was just not very good to me, and I'm sorry. It had been frozen, so it was mealy and squishy, and it just was tiny. And, I looked at my husband, and he goes, yeah, it was horrible. And so, he was so funny. I mean, we wouldn't dare say that to them because we would never want to hurt their feelings. But it was not what we're used to, nonetheless. So, if you guys do not know, October is Fight Against Breast Cancer. Please, 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 please. We support the fight against breast cancer. I lost somebody very, very dear to me to breast cancer in the days when the treatments were horrible and the success rate was very rare. And she was like a second mom to me. She was my flute teacher. She was my piano teacher. She was my friend. And I first met her in kindergarten, and I started taking piano from her, and I knew her all the way through until she passed away. And anyways, and when my parents would travel when I was younger, I would go stay with her at her home. And so I just encourage you guys that if you in any way have and are able to help the cause, please consider. I'm sure that everyone would appreciate it. So that I am using here in October. That is my little paper clip for this month. And okay, this is it. I am done. I think this turned out really nice. This is one of my white space planners. I can't see what's in and what's out. Sorry, guys. But this is where I write in what I do for YouTube, what I do for Instagram, and then eventually it will be used for my blog as well. So, all right, my dear sweet friends, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'm so sorry for my throat. I'm going to drink another cup of tea. I will do another planner video, and then I have some Tuesday morning hauls I'm going to share with you guys. Again, please forgive my voice. All right, please like this video. I promise you it's not this way all the time. Please share this video if it would encourage anybody else. Please subscribe to this channel. We'd love to have you. There are just awesome people that are a part of this community, and we're just a community. I cannot say that enough. You guys are amazing, and it's just a phenomenal group. I'm also going to say we have 2 more Fall Gratitude and Thanksgiving Bible Journaling Camp kits left. These are free to ship, free to you don't have to buy them. Everything has been donated. People have donated not only time and resources and, and supplies. There's been a lot of love that goes into this, and it is a Bible journaling camp. So it is our fall one. So if you are interested, please email me at josephinesdesigns.com@gmail.com. It is listed below and is listed above in the About section as well. You must email me. Yes, I would love to be part of the fall camp. And here is my mailing address. These will all be mailed out next week after the 15th. And then you will get them in plenty of time because we start November 1st. It will go November 1st through Thanksgiving Day. And it is our way of getting our heart prepared for Thanksgiving. So, all right, my friends. Did you like how that flipped up? Anyways, all right, my friends. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be talking to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.